Respect to you. All right. Let me get set up. Give me 1 second. Ambiance, please. Okay. Let's do it. So, I want to tap in on something that's very, very important. You know, something that I myself have a deep rooted connection to the headspace of one who is very much so thankful, not just to wake up, but for someone who actually recognizes how precious being able to wake up and make the best of your life is possible. So let me hit this down. Bow. Apologize. So what I want to do, I want to pull this up, right? So let's pull it up. Let's see what we got. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. Okay, cool. And let me remove this. All right, so I'm not gonna be going over this entire live, but I'm damn sure gonna tap in on a nice little bit of this, because I do like the breakdown. I do like what it is that he's speaking about. Now, of course, this brother's always known for being very hyped. So, his energy is not my energy, but I can encompass this energy when times call for it, moving accordingly. So let's go ahead and let's listen to this. I ain't gonna hold this up no more. Just wanted to give you a quick breakdown. And I pray all is well with you all this morning. Let's go. Let me turn that down. Mic check 1, 2. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do it. Okay. So on this right here, it's a lot that he was talking about. I had pulled up a short on my page. So matter of fact, to give you a feel of the mode in which why I say when one wakes up and recognizes it's something. So let's go ahead and listen to this right here real quick. All right. So, and of course, this is on the exact same live that we're getting ready to review. So let's check this out briefly.
Shit, I'd have been a part of shit my whole fucking life, nigga. You feel me? So I'm just trying to change a little bit, change the narrative, and make sure my kids ain't looking at no nappy head ass nigga that already got face tattoo. So now I'm looking like some gangster all the time to my own fucking kids. My son 15, he already trying to. I gotta try my best to change the narrative on all type of shit that come to my life, that come to my freedom, that come to my kids, that come to everything, man. I got a 15-year-old child that's about to be gone in 3 years. That I look, nah, That ain't the route to see, man. So if I gotta put a little glasses on, nerdy, cut my hair off, nigga, I'm willing to do whatever, nigga. I'm willing to do whatever, nigga. To try to change something before I leave this.
My sentiments exactly. Man, when you know you have done a lot, and you know what's crazy? Knowing when you look back on it, you're like, damn. The people who maybe I transgressed upon, I'm talking about, the street days, just doing what we all know street niggas do. You look back and you like, damn, it wasn't just that person who was a victim that might have been done wrong or something. No, I as well grew up in a circumstance where odds were not in my favor. And then you look back and you like, damn, majority of us was behind the 8 ball from jump. But now I want to go ahead. I want to tap in on this because he says it is real hood, which we know this, right? But the message in which this man is speaking, it resonates with me because I've always made it very, very clear my reasoning for being here. Let me get back to this live right quick. Bow. Let me pull this up. My reasoning for being here, all right, is for no other reason than exactly what he said at the end. I done things, I done been through some things, and I done been so close to crossing over. And I'm thinking to myself right now as I'm still here, wish granted, I was chosen for a reason. I was chosen for a reason. And so my only mission at this point, I gotta try to change something. I can't save everybody. That's impossible. And I know this. People who really know me, they know that's where most of my depression comes from. I get depressed simply because I be in my feelings because I can't do more for people. I get in my feelings because I'm looking at something and I'm like, dang it. Why wasn't I able to save that person? And then I go right back to how I know our loving creator works. God has everything in control. No matter how chaotic it may look to you, God has it all under control. You see? So let's listen, because I'm going to be tapping in. Again, a lot of what he's saying, I know exactly where he's coming from. So let's go.
Everybody on your team behind you with it. Now, I always said that this J-Mane shit was only to further his own career, bro. Because Lil Malo, let me go to sharing the screen. I'm going to break down to y'all how I know this shit ain't real or genuine. When you got a little nigga like this behind you the whole time, hold on.
All right.
Now pay attention to what I'm about to show y'all. Because this boy lost his life, man. And it's sad. But I knew it was coming. I didn't know it with him. But I swear to God, like, I just knew it. All right. All right. First, I want to show you this video right here. Behind him doing shit like this.
Grab me some out the stove, son.
This ain't our shit.
Grab me some out the stove, son. And we got all that big ass neck on me. Come on. Dead grandma.
Bye-bye real quick. Come on, let's go in, better win.
You got me Tino burger?
Y'all got the Tino burger?
Now, briefly, the thing about it is with me is that I remember being in my late teens, mid-teens, early 20s. I do remember those days. That those thoughts have not evaded my mind, right? Now, my whole thing is that knowing, I could have been out of here a long time ago. It's a whole lot that I wound up discovering about myself. There was a certain age in which you couldn't tell me shh. You see? And had I not made it, now we weren't going around doing reckless stuff like that. Not in my day. Nah, we weren't going around carrying extended switches and all of this with mask on. But trust me, we was just as reckless. Whether it was drugs we experiment with, daredevil stuff, we used to ride dirt bikes heavy. We used to do a lot of dangerous stuff too. So I get it. But let's go.
Y'all got OD
I
fries?
ain't got no OD fries.
Y'all got none of that?
I got no OD fries. No OD fries.
Now that young brother in the mask, he's the one that passed away and the one that AK talking about. So let's listen.
No O fries. I ain't got no O fries. Oh, Tay, hold on, I'm out here.
And this is for those who aren't here, Chicago beef. So they're the ops of O Block, all of that. So let's just go.
Oh, I ain't got no O fries over here. I don't see no O.
So that was like less than a week ago, right? Now let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Jeremiah,
So you see the mode in which he's going on. So now let's get to what we talking about.
As we take care of our own kids, bruh. We can't be worried about the next kid because what it seemed like to me was he was more worried about O Block little niggas than his own. How can you ever walk over there and say, yeah, I want to death this shit? When you got little homies and he ain't the only one, that's like they ignoring you, ain't respecting you. Because if Marlo really really respected you, how when you came over there with some whoops and he was saying, oh yeah, where the whoops at, J man, yeah. Then he would have that was clout what Marlo was doing too, though, because he knew J-Man was known. J-Man was this, so I'm a beat it. But I ain't fucking with nothing what J-Man saying. Fuck what J-Man saying. He about 10 years older than me, and I don't give a fuck. If you can't get your own people in line, how the fuck? Because guess what? This nigga got killed by his ops out west. I mean, out in the hundreds, in a trap spot. An argument happened, but I know what happened. He got backdoored, bro. He got backdoored for what he did last week, bro. That's what happened. I'm telling y'all what happened.
So he's talking about how the cycle goes on and everything else. Now, I just wanted to play that just briefly to kind of, allow people to get a little bit further acquainted with what he's referring to. Now I'm just going to skip to the very part in which is most prevalent to me. Now let's go. Let me see.
Nothing for him, nigga. Nothing. Your life just keep going. I thought you was pushing peace, though, nigga. Your life just keep going, nigga. That's how we doing it. Your career.
Hey, go there. Okay, say no more. Let them move now. Let them start that. Come on, man. Whoop, I will. Come on, man. Hey, don't come to the whoop. I will. Them bitches.
That little nigga showed you more love when he was alive, nigga, than you showed him when he died. This is how we do to youth, nigga. We dispose them. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about them for real, nigga.
Let me try them bitches. Come on, try them bitches right here. Hold on. Let me get them bitches. Try them.
Why you ain't repost this? Just saying, RP my young homie. I tried. Why you ain't have a cat? I tried to get them together. Cause you ain't tried, nigga. Didn't let
Shit. My bad. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Damn it. Let me see something.
What you mean trying to stay out the way? J-Man don't live in Chicago, nigga. What's wrong with showing your niggas some love? You shouldn't be getting yourself killed when you got older niggas that you respect.
Right here.
But if niggas around you don't respect, you gonna get yourself killed. You ain't gonna listen to nobody, nigga. I ain't one of them niggas. Niggas gonna respect me, whether I put glasses on, cut my hair, or whatever the fuck, nigga. I done did this shit, and I done put a lot of work in when it came to street shit, and I'm still paying for the consequences to this day, nigga.
That's what I want to talk about. One day, I was trying to escape my pains, right? I was trying to escape my loud conscience and everything else. And then you know what I realized? I realized that you can't run from you. You take you with you everywhere that you go. Again, the reason why I'm here is because I have that exact same sentiment as far as, you know, I do believe that is things that possibly I did in my past that I still pay for to this day. I believe it's possible, you know, so I get it. At some point, the universe will be repaid back, and not anything in existence is capable of avoiding the repayment of the debt. Let's keep on rocking out. This is where I wanted to talk about.
When I want to change my whole life. I'd have put myself in position to change my whole future. And I can't never outrun what I did or went through ever. I can't never outrun how my children look at me. So if I do die or if I do go to jail, this is the image that they gonna see before that shit.
And what I picked up, right? What I peeped about that is this. I get what he's saying. What he speaks of is, let him have gone some years or a decade back. I believe AK is in his mid-30s. Early mid-30s, whatever. And he's realizing that had I left then, the mission would be incomplete, not to mention how much people probably would have on his name, his legacy and everything. So now the realization of I'm still here and I'm chosen to be here for a reason. And sometimes that reason can just simply be, I'm going to give you enough time to correct your soul. I'm going to give you some time to get some things straight, because it's others, they wish they could be you right now. They wish they could still have that one last chance in their body, even if it's just for 24 hours. So make good use of what it is that I have granted you. That's why I take this so serious. It's not about no clout. It's not about my ego. Because when you have an ego, ego, you edge God out. Why would I want to get so close to God, as close as I possibly can, just to edge God out? That's not my mission. It's not what I'm here for. I'm just trying to make sure that I do leave something of some form of value. That's it. Let's keep on listening.
So type of one, let's get to the next topic, man. And don't treat me for granted like them rappers. I'm getting up here telling y'all off front. I may be dead or in jail soon.
Oh, and definitely want to say, in God's will, I do pray that none of that happens to you, black man. You have come a very long way, and I do believe that you still have a significant value in a mission to complete, and I don't believe your mission is to be beefing. Now, that's just me saying from the spirit. All right, let's keep on going.
I'm not gonna fake it like these other people. I might be. It's really looking like it is. A lot of shit doesn't happen recently, man. I can't take it back. If I pray to God every night, which I do, what's gonna happen when I wake the fuck up? It's just another day. So, nigga.
And that's what makes it so tough about prayer. Don't we say all the time, God don't always show up when we think God should or when we want God should, but God is never late. In some form or fashion, it was on time. And it was the perfect timing. No matter how we may not able to get it or recognize exactly why, what is happening and when it's happening and why it's happening is taking place. We're not going to have all the answers. Let's keep going.
Don't take what the fuck I'm saying for granted. Because one day, God forbid though, please, this shit ain't gonna be like this, man. And I hate the way my life was set up. I hate the way I had kids the way I had them. I hate the way I was still living a certain life. I hate the way that I still got to do certain shit. I hate the way that I'm still attached to certain shit. I hate the way that nothing will ever be forgave that I've done. I hate the way that I could change my life, but it's still niggas out here want to kill me who don't give a fuck. I hate the way that I done did certain shit and I ain't give a fuck.
Once upon a time, I wouldn't say hate, but I would say a very strong disdain for how my life turned out. I did. I've been there before. I do recognize what he's saying. Some good melon. Excuse me. I do recognize that. Now, me personally, I took the time and I went on ahead and I transferred what I hated about myself. And I took those bad experiences and I said, this is what's molding me. And this is really how I became as well-rounded as I am. I'm educated enough to know exactly how I need to move. I'm educated enough to know it's time to grow up, right? But everything that he has turned himself into and molded himself into is because of that conditioning in which he went through. I know this because I went through the same conditioning, maybe not the same state, maybe not the same circumstances exactly, but the pain And the heartache, the despair, the depression, the everything, it's all connected. I am who I am because I brought back so much information from the depths of hell of this life. So I don't just look at myself as just some street nigga. Nah. I put that work in. And I don't mean sliding. No. To gather information, to have something to give to you. And the number one thing that I know, I am fully aware not everybody's going to attract to it. And it's not for everybody. It's for those who it's necessary for. And if it's necessary for you, it will come your way. Let's go.
Wait, but I'm just trying to make the best out of the rest of the fucking life that I do got. Period.
Yeah.
Period, bro.
Yeah. All them days, my life not being right, not being in order, being broke once upon a time, all of that, having financial freedom more so, having more time. Yo, I want to live. I actually want to see beautiful things in life. I want to go to nice places. I want to be surrounded by good, chill, respectful company. I don't want that other shit no more. I've thoroughly made my mind up which direction I want to go in life. And I can't front. When I heard this brother right here, this is that dope ass testimony. I can't even front because, you know, he speaks about it a lot too. I should have been gone 1,000 times over. When I really get to looking back, sometimes it gives me chills, yo. Me just thinking about dark, wild moments where like, bruh, I'm still here. So what do? Do you sit around and waste that? Or do you put it to good use? I want to put my life to good use. I don't want to leave here just another toe tag, another John Doe. Am I trying to be the greatest man since Dr. King and LeBron and Obama all together? No. But I damn sure don't want my name and my legacy to be spat on. Period. Why? Not for me, for my daughter. She should know that's my dad, you know, and be proud to say it. Because we fathers out here. Now let's keep going.
I gotta go to jail. At least I'm gonna look good with a tie on, suit. I ain't gonna come with no raggedy ass hair on top of tattoos. I'm gonna look a little decent. If I gotta be in the fucking casket, at least my kids gonna see me looking a little bit professional, and they ain't gonna see some nigga who look wild and crazy than a motherfucker. At least they ain't gotta keep living off the old stories, because now I'm conflicting the old stories about their father with the new father. So now y'all keep telling me about my dad, but this is what I see. We gotta start doing better, because when you make decisions in the past, and when you, even if the past is from yesterday to the day before, to a week before, to a year before, to 10 years before, to 15 years before, everything you do will catch up to you in one day. Tell me.
Facts. There are times I do. There are times I say to myself, this gotta be from something that I did years or so ago. Excuse me. I go through that. Like when just like, you know, that up out of nowhere, you know that feeling, right? That up out of nowhere type of, why is all of this happening at one time? And then it's like, I mean, I think I like to call it the universal repayment. Like, you have to give back to the universe, just like inhaling and exhaling, right? You have to give back to the universe. Let's keep going.
So fuck all that. Type of one, if y'all ready to get to the next topic, man. We're gonna talk about 50 Cent and Big Meech. Real, man. Like, I ain't just dodging niggas, I'm dodging police, nigga. Nigga, I done did shit back in the day, nigga. These teardrops on my face ain't for no decoration, nigga. And I'm only being open about this shit because I accept, what my future could be. But nigga, I'm not no decorated ass character on here, bro.
And I exactly get that sentiment too. As far as now, I don't know about ducking the police and stuff. I'm very thankful to say I got all of those aspects out of my life. All of that BS. We're done with that. That's not where we are at this point. No. We're now just at the point of life where we get it. We get the value and how precious this all is. Now, I get what he's saying on his particular lifestyle and the life he's led, right? Like he said, teardrops, wink, wink, right? So let's just keep that in mind. I just want to play this a little bit more. I'm going to tap in. And respect to you all. Thank you for whoever's tuning in to Smitty.
Trials and tribulations, man. So I got to do it the best for me in my life, man. I just hate that I establish businesses. Y'all see me, I'm showing LLC paper. If I got to see that judge one day, I got to show the judge as much as I can show the judge, nigga. So hell yeah, y'all go see LLC papers. Hell yeah, I'm about to make sure everything legal, documented, everything.
Now, I would say this. I would say if you're going to do such a thing, like do the business, marketing, whatever you do it because you actually have made a conscious decision to make a change in your life, not to look good. It's like, don't get the haircut for the judge, get the haircut for the reason in which you said, for your kids and for your personal image. It should always be about the growth of yourself. You should always be growing, right? Like trees do.
Everything. I gotta make sure I ain't been in no trouble. I gotta make sure, nigga, because the goal is to not leave my kids, but I keep putting myself in situations where I gotta kill a motherfucker, shoot a motherfucker, or I might get shot.
Forgive me. Yeah, he does cuss. I'm amazed. I want to speak on that just briefly. It's crazy how, like, I'm telling you, just about a year ago, man, I was F that 24/7. But what's crazy, right? I've always said it in my music. I don't really cuss. I don't cuss in my music. But for some reason, when talking, I'd be like, all kind of effing bombs and stuff. I just wanted to tap in on the fact of once you put your mind to something, it is so real. I didn't know how to do all of this that I'm doing on computers right now. I'm sitting up here with two screens in my face, multitasking on them. never saw myself being able to do that. I put my mind to it, and I'm just getting started. I haven't mastered anything. I am just getting started. Not cursing. Like I just consciously know. Don't curse. The body does what the mind tells it.
Or I might get killed and I keep doing it and doing it. And it ain't no better that my face is already a face card. So I got to be on guard anyway. So I got to use that as a defense mechanism anyway. Because I tell the judge flat out, like, this is my life. And if a motherfucker fuck with me, I'm going to kill him. Period. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the family. I'm sorry to everybody. But nigga, everything that happened, man, I don't be wanting that shit to happen, man. Sometimes the judges and shit gotta realize what the fuck we go through too, man. I ain't been no criminal in a minute. You see what I'm saying? I just got some shit going on in my personal life that I hope can be resolved somehow, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can. You see what I'm saying?
And that's the part where I know, and it's like it's such a kind of cliche, but that's where you got to recognize your human limitations. We can't fix everything. We can't, we can't save everybody. We can't make every wrong circumstance or moment right. But you know what you can do? You can do everything in your power to make sure that you don't keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. That's what you can own up to it and then move accordingly to make the proper changes. You have to have a heavy heart while trying to get some rest, because we all know a heavy conscience makes a light sleep.
Sometimes I want to just go back, if you get a rewind button, because a lot of the shit that I did younger can't get highlighted like the shit that I would do now. It's going to get highlighted. My name is going to come up. I'm going to be, you see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to still blog and still handle what the fuck going on off the screen. That's it. So I know I might be tripping. I might be all over the place, but I think I done fucked up, man. I think I done fucked up. Threw all this shit away.
And that's the part that can be heavy on the heart. When you come to that realization. Always wondered about too late. If life is a continuous cycle, would the same exact opportunity show its face? Maybe not. But would the opportunity show its face? Maybe not. But we do know things come around, right? And I say that because the things that I've done, like when I think about my past, I'm telling you, I don't always feel the best, but you know something? I do get a lot of comfort knowing how much I also really, really have had great, wonderful moments too. And that's what gives me a sense of peace and ease. So I'm not because no, I haven't been the most horrible person in the world. Trust me, it's a lot of stuff I have not done and will never do. A lot of things I will never do. But that doesn't mean that I'm proud of the things I know I have done. But you know what I am proud of? Me today. I am. I'm proud of myself today. That's something that I was not years ago. I wasn't proud of me. I'm proud of the strides that I've made. It's been rough. It's been a very, very long walk, but you know something, like the saying goes, I'm not where I want to be, but I thank God every day I'm not where I was yesterday. Let's keep on going.
Let me tell y'all fellas up, man. If you in stay your ground, stay the sub. If you intoxicated in any type of way, they don't want to hear that shit, man. You know, like you can't, like if you got a gun license or if you just legal to carry a gun, you got to be all the way legal. You can't just be like no drinker and then think you could go kill somebody, or you can't think.
And confrontations like that, for people who aren't aware, that is very true. Just like in any car accident, minor, it could just be a fender bender. Officers, mic check, there we go. My mic keep kind of going in and out. Officers are going to ask both parties, did you have anything to drink? Whether you get sobriety tested or not, but that will come into play. And I would say especially for the person who might have been the one who hit someone. So if you crash into the back of somebody's car, 9 times out of 10, they're going to test you. Same thing with a gun incident. If there is an incident, they're going to, while you're there, they're going to try to see if you have anything in your system. That's a fact. To see if there was any influence, because that will be an additional part of the case at that point, if that happens to be the case.
You could be a drinker or a smoker, and then if somebody fuck with you, you just gonna get self-defense off the back. Hell no, because they're gonna charge you with having that gun in the first place. So let's say I'm out and about with my homies and the nigga walk up on me, he talking crazy, and I see him reach for his gun, I reach for mine, I kill him. Nigga, the self-defense may get excused, but I get charged because I'm intoxicated. I shouldn't have had the gun in the first place. It's a lot of shit that you gotta know, and I want to be on here to tell people, bro. Don't think you could just be drunk and high and all this shit, and you think you just gonna get away scot-free, nigga. This ain't the movie. This ain't King Von and them, nigga.
Yeah. So what I would say is, it's all about the coherence in the mind. How much did you know you were doing what you were doing? Was it premeditated, the whole nine? And law doesn't take too kind to your honor. I was drinking or I was high. Never will be an excuse. As a matter of fact, they'll probably burn your boots more because of that.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not, bro. It's not, man. And I like wait, think I threw away my whole damn life, man.
If you still here, you ain't thrown it away yet, just yet. You still here, all right? That's where prayer comes in. That's where knowing yourself comes in. And that's where your situational awareness and discernment must kick into high gear. Make the right choice. Decide and decipher. We got a few more minutes before we get up out of here, because I'm coming up for 1 hour.
let's cook on this real quick.
So that was the main thing that I wanted to make sure that I tapped in on. The message is, it's a reason why I'm here. I'm here because I'm somebody who, in some form of fashion, not just through here, things in my real life too, I want to make sure that I do as much correction as possible. That's why I don't mind saying I apologize to anyone whomever I might have done wrong. I don't have no issues with that. And it is sincerely felt. I don't know what my future is, but I know if I stay on the right track, more than likely 9 times out of 10, my life will be beautiful as it is now. It's quiet, but it's beautiful. Because I finally was able to obtain what I've wanted in my life for the longest. Just a peace of mind. I want my mind and I want my life to be in a peaceful state. I don't really care for all this extra stuff. I just don't. When it comes to the honesty within yourself, and if not, that honesty in yourself resonates outwardly, and that honesty can be felt with whom you encounter. That's why that's so important. Because I know how serious it is for your word to be of a good upstanding. That's why if I tell people I'm going to do something, I make sure I follow through. I always make sure I do that, and I make sure I communicate. Why? Because I need for my word to stand. And that's something that I have to make sure I do the best that I can to uphold. Do we fall short? Yes, we do. Does that mean because you fall short, just soak in it and live in that and stay there? No. Get up, keep going, learn from your mistakes. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Respect to you all.